guys, I'm CT1 and today I'm doing a bit of a different video actually. Just over a year ago now I did a setup tour video, and in that video I said I was going to show you what I use, how I use it and why I use it. But I actually just told you what I use and not how I use it and why I use it. It's just preference. But today I'm going to be showing you and telling you what I use and how I use it. And just basically how I record my videos. This is essentially for people that don't have PCs and 2 to 3 monitors. I generally only use a tablet and a phone, which is still quite a lot, don't get me wrong, and I'm extremely grateful for everything that I have. This video just to show that you don't need a really massive, expensive gaming PC setup, and you could technically just use your day-to-day phone and just screen record the game and your face at the same time, or just screen record the game if you don't want to show your face. But today I'm going to be showing you guys what I use, how I use it, and how I edit thumbnails and videos. The whole shebang today. First of all, what I use is, I've actually forgotten the name of the phone I use. I've been using this phone for years now, maybe like just 2 years, 3 years, I don't even know. I've been using it for so long now, it's great. But I purely only use this phone to record videos on. So if you hear me saying camera, just know I speak about my phone, this phone. And if you hear me speak about a phone, I'm speaking about my day-to-day phone, because I actually use this one to edit thumbnails. It might get confusing actually. My tablet. I'm gonna pick this bad boy up because I love this thing. This tablet is actually the first thing I've ever bought with my own money, because the phones are for Christmases. I love my tablet so much. This is a Samsung Galaxy Tab A9 Plus, and I love it. It's probably one of the best purchases I've ever made on my own. Like I said, I bought this on my own, with my own hard-earned money. But let's talk about the setup right in front of me that you guys will never get to see, but you get to see it now of course, which is a ring light and a microphone. The ring light, I've had this ring light forever. I don't even know how long I've had it. I think the first video I used it on was actually Poppy Playtime Chapter 1, but I duct taped it on a tripod just to make it longer and, you know, face to face. So now everything's perfect, guys. The microphone I use is a Movo shotgun microphone. I used to use this microphone right here. In my last video I said this is unbranded. It's obviously branded, but it doesn't have a brand name on it anywhere. So I can't remember what it's called. I didn't even get the box or anything to it. So this is a microphone I once used, which is great. I love it, don't get me wrong. But I had to have it so close to my face that it would get in my way to make it sound great. So a shotgun was just a better option. Also with this, the wiring of it was so long and complicated, and it would just get in your way. And the tripod that I had, it connected to my ring light tripod, and it would come across the table, and oh, there was too much space. And having a tablet now, I did need more space on my table, especially where I'm sitting. And the reason I'm sitting where I'm sitting is just technically because of the background. I don't like my personal life on YouTube. There's some videos of mine where you can see behind me on my whole entire room, and I just kind of felt like you don't need to see my deodorants and my hairbrushes, so I want to get rid of it and have a bit of background without having to put a curtain up. I don't know if you guys know this, but I had a Conrad curtain that low-key kind of ruined my roof, so I had to move it somewhere. So this was an empty wall, that's why it looks so enclosed, but it's just temporary until I move out or something, or unless I change the room around. I don't know yet. But this Movo microphone is a shorter wire, which I love, and it connects to your phone and connects to the microphone. So from the camera, it's just raw audio that you could change within editing, which I don't do, by the way. I think it sounds decent as is. I don't really want to mess with it because I don't know a lot about microphones to mess with it, so I'm just going to keep it as is. I do turn it up, that's another thing. This microphone was really quiet. It was so quiet to the point you couldn't hear my gameplay. The Movo is also compared a lot to the Rode microphone, the shotgun one. It is a decent microphone. You can hear it now. I love it, I really do. Next thing I use is earphones. They have little foam on them just now, you can take the foam off. Yeah, I just keep the foam on so I'm not getting dust and stuff in them, or on them, and then put them in my ears and get infections. It's like a protection, I guess. But I use earphones because I used to use nothing. You would hear the audio from the game on this, which just didn't sound good, you know. So I put earphones on so it's not delaying and hearing background noise, if that makes sense. I also have a little wooden table that I use just to put everything on top of. When I say everything, it's literally just a tablet and my phone. I don't really use my phone often when I'm doing YouTube videos, but I like to have it with me just in case someone texts me, or it's there. I also have this little penguin tripod holder. I don't know. I don't use it as much anymore because I used to have it like my phone on it, because instead of using a tablet I just use a phone. So when I'm reacting to things, I'll put it on here. But I still use it when taking thumbnail pictures. For those people out there that only have one thing, like one device like a phone or a tablet, you could just screen record plain as. Some devices have screen recorded built into them, or you could use an app like Mobizen. You've got other apps out there, but just be careful, look at the reviews so they're not stealing personal information. I personally use Mobizen. It seemed fine to me. I don't know if it's changed now, but it was alright to me. I didn't get a 5S or anything, so you can use Mobizen. It also records your face cam as well, so your camera. Let's get into how I record the videos and how I send them across and edit them. What I first do is find games and reactions to play and react to. I have a whiteboard over there, but I'm not going to show you because it would just spoil my whole month ahead of videos. A whiteboard over there that says the dates where I record the video, and the dates below that where I upload that video. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I play 2 games, 1 reaction, 2 games, 1 reaction, 2 games, 1 reaction. To find games, I use the Google Play Store because I use Android. itch.io, Roblox, Fortnite, those are the main ones I use. And to find reactions, I have a playlist of random videos that I want to react to, or I can search up things like analog horror, or specific things like FNAF, VHS tapes, or Poppy Playtime stuff, or short horror films. Just search up random things, or just see what's on your recommended. See if another YouTuber's reacted to that as something that you want to react to as well. I write down on a whiteboard and just follow along with that. How I screen record and play the game on my tablet. We do the drop down notification at a screen recording tab, I guess, but I think it's in newer versions, of course. So just press screen record and it gives you options of what sound you want to hear, but it's from either none of them, media, or media and mic. I do media, so you're not hearing my voice delayed, and I just press record. And then it does a countdown. Actually, I'll show you because I can't screen record, but it does a little countdown. And you can see there, it is now recording. You can see it now, okay? You can't see this, but I can. I don't know how they managed to not be able to see that. But what I do is I put on my notification to sync up the camera and the tablet. I do up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, then game, notifications, up, down, 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 up. That's how I sync, because you can't hear me on my tablet. I used to do 3, 2, 1 clap, but you can't hear me, so there's no point in doing an audio check. Just ignore Guff, okay? I love Guff and Fortnite. If you have noticed, there is a black outline. That is where I put the thing I'm playing or reacting to, because it is YouTube ratio. As you can see right now, there's black bars at the sides, because this is the tablet ratio. I don't know what a tablet ratio is, to be honest with you. So what I do is I scroll down, because I have the option to do it on my tablet. There is a DeX option. So when you press DeX, it goes into like a laptop kind of thing, because you guys can see that. But you can connect a keyboard. Let me see if I have a game to play. Well, I can just use this. This is the template right now, because I'm on DeX. So what I do is you can stretch this out, and I stretch out to each of the bars, as in of a square. But now it's within the square, you still see the outline of it. If you just change the template, now you can only see what's in the square. I think that is it for the screen recording. It's pretty simple, and also you could draw on it apparently. Can you guys see that? Next thing I'm going to show you, which is editing, which I pre-recorded. I've edited the thumbnail to it, so you guys will be seeing that in the next couple of minutes. Actually, I'll show you guys now. So for the thumbnail, I edit on Pixar, which is on my day-to-day phone. thumbnail editing. Now let's get into the video editing. This app right here is called InShot, which I use to edit my videos. You can also edit photos. I'm not sure how that works. So what I do, personally, is I put the gameplay as the main file, I guess, which is this. But it's going to look so weird when editing, because I'm going to be seeing two templates. As you can see, because of the watermark, just press X and free removal. Or you could buy Pro, I think you have to pay monthly. After watching the advert, what I do is I go into volume and turn this down just for the intro. And I go on to PIP, which is an extra layer. But PIP just means you're adding an extra layer, which could be like a face cam, a picture, anything really. This is just a time lapse of me editing a video. First thing I do is sync up the face cam to the gameplay by doing that notification thing. After the syncing, I start chopping, which is just cutting out unnecessary parts. I do this every 5 minutes of the video, just to give myself breaks. I then place my face cam in the corner and crop down the background of the game YouTube ratio. I then turn the game volume up. I also go down to the timeline to make sure you can hear me throughout the video. After the chopping, I do keyframing of the intro and outro. Keyframing helps with expressing your reactions. I like to call them zoom-ins, as you zoom in and out of the face cam for dramatic effect. As you can see, I'm pressing keyframing a lot, just because it takes a lot. And I scroll all the way to the end to edit the outro face cam. After the intro and outro, the keyframing is done, I then edit in between. When I do facecam edits, I tend to edit every 3 minutes just because it takes much longer and I'm very prone to headaches. There isn't much to say here as it's pretty self-explanatory. You can see the keyframing of each facecam zoom-ins. You add two keyframings. You add like the first one, which is like a pin, so nothing else changes previously, and then you add the second one and then do something with the facecam that changes, like before you start speaking. And that's it. I've also forgot to mention as well that to send the facecam footage to my tablet, I just use Bluetooth QuickShare. This is simple. QuickShare I think is better than normal Bluetooth because you can't go over a certain amount of gigabyte when it's Bluetooth, but when it's QuickShare you could go over a little bit more. Thanks for watching. This was really fun. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. It's really different. Where I started was I put my tablet down. I had like a Lenovo tablet. I put it down, but then I had the TV behind me and I was at the side. That's how I used to make videos back then. It's just, you can start anywhere really. I think everyone has a phone by now, and usually newer phones do have the screen recording option, and it's just very simple, just to press screen record and record a video and eventually add a facecam to it. Some devices I think you can record the screen and the facecam at the exact same time without having to install any apps. I don't know if that's just an iOS thing. I'm not sure. I forgot to mention, I also use this thing right here, which is called an OTG. I do one of these, like the makeup gurus. It doesn't work. Okay. USB OTG, which is USB on the go, which you could plug a USB inside, plug it into your tablet, and you could play it on controller. Or keyboard and mouse as well if you have a USB hub. For those that are interested, I hope you got something out of this video. If you have any other questions that I didn't go over yet, leave them in the comments down below because I would love to answer everybody's questions. Thanks for watching. Mitch, come back Wednesday, Saturday. Have an amazing rest of your day. Bye bye.